All right, yo, what's up? It's today is Monday, May the 18th, as we can see right here. If I get the hell out of the way, let me move up. Boom. Okay, we got the 18th right here. And I'm gonna be nice. Just like that I don't have a plan. Nice. Okay, we're gonna be going over what I took today to get absolutely zero. Nothing nil, a one break even, as we can see. If we go over here to TradingView, we can kind of break down what we were in today for the bias. So opening up the charts in the morning, we see that price on the 4 hour is overall bearish. We ended up breaking structure to the downside over here, and we've been moving downwards. We haven't gotten a break back upwards yet. We are close to these highs, but we are also in equilibrium of this range right here. If we draw it out, we get into equilibrium here. On ES, same story, equilibrium of the range, and we are progressing downwards, and we have broken structure a lot further down here. We inverse this gap right here, and I think that's the same for Monday. Let me turn on the magnet so I can magnetize this. Boom, like that. Yep, broke structure down, or broke structure down over here, but we inverse that gap. That's what I was trying to say. And then we're in equilibrium as well of this range. And then if we scroll down to the 1 hour, we are bullish on, I believe, both indexes. But we did come up and take out these Asian session highs in pre-market. And that kind of looks like our manipulation play for the day. We look like we're manipulating higher, and then we might be able to go lower and take out some of these draws that look a lot better stacked up down this way here. And is this equal lows? There's relative equal lows that I didn't even really see this morning, and this would have confirmed bias even further down to these lows really. But if we scroll into what we are seeing in pre-market right here, see that we're pretty high up here. We might be able to maybe tap into some of these gaps and then maybe progress higher if we want to show that we're going to go higher today and this wasn't a manipulation leg, or we can break through all of them on either index and show that we're going to go down and then give us some sort of retrace up to take a short downwards. And that's basically what the bias is today. So if we play it out, we can see that we end up coming down first thing in the market, coming down and taking out literally every single one of these gaps and inversing them, as well as on NQ. We come down and we inverse all the gaps. We're the same on both indexes here. And then we start to get retraces, and we can see that we have this top gap on NASDAQ right here, and we have ES progressing higher to maybe give us a SMT on these indexes right here, and doesn't look like Nasdaq's gonna come up there. It's the more bearish index, as we can see, and we can see that we come up, we tap into this gap right here, and same thing, or we're going higher on ES on this gap. We can see that go over to both indexes here. I just don't want to miss where I end up taking a trade. Yeah, so it's within this point where we tap into this gap, and then I see that we open up this 5 minute right here, and I think this candle's closed, so I'm waiting for both of the indexes to show me a confirmation to the downside. So we have this 5 minute gap right here, and then we also have this 1 minute right here, where if we disrespect it and also break structure here, those are two confluences that I'd like to see to take a trade to the downside. So we see that we end up pushing downwards. We inverse the gap on this candle right here. We get in just after that candle closes, and we end up setting our break-even point to these internal lows right here. And this looks like a decent place to go. In hindsight, probably should have went break-even when we hit this low right here, but end up coming down. We hit the low on this, another candle, this candle. Boom, we come back down, and we end up sweeping out that low, boom, like that. And then on the same candle that we end up going break even, get a massive candle back up to the upside here, and we tap back into this 1 minute gap. We're a little bit higher, pretty scarily close to where I would have had my stop loss at the point, but then we end up actually continuing back downwards in the trend that I thought, and probably should have literally kept my break-even point here at London lows and then let the trade run, but then we end up fucking around for a long period of time right here. Don't actually come to Asian lows for a little bit. It's literally like 11:30 at this point. So it would have been lower probability today just because it's no news Monday. And I forgot to show you guys the Forex Factory. That's actually what I was gonna do. But boom, yeah, it's literally like what is this, 12:30 that we hit the lows that I would have wanted for the day. So it was overall literally just accordion pattern for today, and it was not high probability. That's to just say the least. And if I go full cam here, I'm just gonna pull up Forex Factory like this, boom, and show you guys. Yeah, it's just literally no news at all this week, pretty much, other than these meeting minutes that we have on Tuesday, where the Fed's just gonna announce what they talk about during the interest rates, or if they're going to maybe lower them or keep them the same or higher them, whichever. But that's literally the only news that we have this week. And then we have a bank holiday next week, so lower volatility on Mondays, and we're probably just not being a little picky with how we're taking Mondays, because I have not taken trades on Mondays at all this month. So we can see that as a theme. It's okay for me to stay out of the markets on Mondays, and hopefully we just need like 2 good trades to be able to hopefully take a payout this week and be able to make some bread. So, is what it is. We took a break even, but we'll get it for the rest of the week. So without further ado, we will see you boys later. Peace.